Hello my fellow FFBE warriors, welcome back to my channel. This is Felix as always. So today is a very exciting day because we have a new season 2 character coming out which is called Jake. So he's looking badass right there, wielding those two laser guns, amazing. He's kind of looking old in game announcement, but you know, who cares? He looks really badass in that, amazing. Right, so we have 4 characters in this banner. We have Jake, Imperial Sheriff, 5-star base, 6-star max. Jake also 5-star base, 6-star max. Osera, 4-star base, 6-star max. Alright. Riley, 3-star base, 5-star max. So, yeah, let's move on. The first one, Season 2 Jake, 5-star base, 6-star max. He can use AoE physical damage that will cause fire, ice, thunder, and holy imperial, guys. Amazing. Like 4 elemental one at once. Imperial. I think minimum it must be like 50%. Like Ace. Ace is 75% right after enhancement. So maybe his starting is probably 50%. And future enhancement maybe 75%, I don't know. So and on top of that, it also gives you elemental attribute to your weapon. So but I don't know if the elemental attribute is actually you can choose which element, one of these elements or all of the elements at once. So if the elemental attribute given to your weapon is all elements at once, these 4 elements, it'll be pretty hard against, these bosses that are strong against one of these elements, right? Yeah. So that's one of the thing right there. But regardless, it's still really good right there. Right, and also after using the skill, it enables 2 skills to be used next turn, which is called the Last Shoot and also Fatal Barrage. So this one is actually, I think, is like Valthyr's finishing blow, right? Which can also be used the next turn after he used the lethal shot thing in the first turn. So yeah, it is actually 1000%. So this one, I bet it will not lose to that because, it's a gacha game, right? He must be better than the last character right there, especially Season 2 Jake. It's a CG Jake. And also he can also restore limit break gauge and also increase the limit break crystals gained while enabling a skill that can resist attack debuff. So this one is actually really good because his limit break is really strong, and by using the skill you can actually spam your limit break per like maybe once per 2 turns or something like that. So it's really good. And that resist attack debuff skill, I think it's situational. Alright, so next up, there is no need, of course, for elemental guns because the first skill gives you an elemental attribute. Alright. So that's one of his strength. Alright, what is his weakness? Maybe he's a glass cannon because he's a gun wielder and maybe he's low HP and also low defense, low spirit, I don't know. But we can cover that with TMRs, of course. And next up we have limit break. His limit break is the magical particle gun. What it do is like it gives you AoE damage, ignore defense, and also in exchange for that heavy damage he gives to all enemies, he will damage himself and also it will cause his defense to be down. I don't know by how much, but yeah. Alright, what are his Stress Master? His Stress Master is a ring, actually, an accessory. So it's called Abs Generating Ring. I think it's Absorber. So they kind of shorten it. And defense plus 25. Magic plus 25 grants Absorber skill, which allows you to recover your MP while you receive a magic attack, and also recovers your limit break when you receive a physical attack by your enemy. So this Stress Master is really good for a tank, yes, especially 100% provoke tank like Gabranth, right? He tanks both magic and also physical, right? So yeah, it's amazing. Alright, next up, we got Imperial Sheriff, 5-star base, 6-star max too. What are his strength? He can buff defense and spirit and also raise fire resistance at the same time, and also area of effect to all allies. which makes those fire bosses easy to be dealt with, especially if you're 3-star right now, if you're having trouble with him. And he has also one skill, single target physical skill, and also gives fire imperil. And he has also single target fire attack, and also gives him self fire resist up, which is kind of weird because if he's like doing fire attack to the enemy that is strong to fire attack, and he also up his fire resist, and the enemy cannot damage him, then he also cannot damage the enemy. But he can use, of course, the single target physical thing, but it also gives fire imperil, so I don't know, it's kind of weird. And also he has passive skill, which gives fire resistance up, defense and attack also up when equipped with light armor. Amazing. What are his weakness though? He's, of course, obviously he lacks the AoE attack, right? Because all of his skills are single target attack, except for his buffs, which is AoE. His limit break is actually an AoE nuke. Okay, so this one actually AoE is one of the skill, but it's a limit break, so we cannot use this all the time, right? And he doesn't have a limit break boosting skill, so yeah. AoE nuke plus random status ailments can be poison, darkness, silence, paralysis, confusion, disease, petrification, and also it gives you damage reduction to the entire ally for 1 turn. So the damage reduction must be like probably pretty good. I don't know, maybe minimum 20% or something, because it's 5-star based, right? And his Trashmaster is actually a materia ability, and it gives you plus 20% fire resist, and also it adds to attack percentage when you're equipped with a sword, and when you equip light armor, it also gives you plus percentage to your attack and also HP. So the plus percent to attack, I think it kind of stacks with the first one, so it will be really, really huge. According to Ultima.jp, it will be 50%, right? So it's huge. All right, so and also on top of that, it gives you HP, so it's really good. It's really good. Next up, we have Ozera. She's a tank. She's like Wilhelm. She has the first skill, which is the provoke while reducing damage. This actually like Wilhelm. Wilhelm has like 30% damage reduction, and also provoke 100% provoke for 3 turns. But I think Ozera will have like maybe lesser than that, because she is a 4-star based, right? Wilhelm is a 5-star base, so yeah. And she has also a unique skill which has a single target cover, and you can choose which character you want to cover. So if you want to cover that little weakling right there in your party, like low HP maybe, low HP but high attack power, you know, glass cannon, or maybe a magician, glass cannon too. Yeah, you can use this skill actually, which is kind of situational, right? But I don't know. Let's see the uses right there. And also she can she has passive skill, defense spirit up, when she's equipped with heavy armor and heavy shield. So must be heavy armor and heavy shield. And she can cast a skill called Whole Obstacle to recover the HP of all of your allies. So I don't know if this one, the AoE regeneration or AoE heal like Kuraja. I don't know, but it recovers HP. Her weakness, of course, obviously no AoE tanking like War of Light. She is like a single target provoke tank like Wilhelm. Her limit break is Giganto Wall. It's also, I think, similar to Wilhelm. It gives you reduced damage taken for all allies, and also spirit up to herself for 1 turn. I don't know the spirit up to Ozera. I think it's also for 1 turn. Her Trashmaster though, guys, amazing Trashmaster, alright? So the armor of Ozera, plus 65 defense and plus 65 spirit. Amazing, guys. You know, for a fight that has like the bosses like spam like non-elemental magical damage like Meteor, like Iron Giant, you know, this Trashmaster will be fucking amazing. I'm sorry for bad word. Yeah, this is the best armor for sure for a tank. Alright, next up we have Riley, 3-star base, 5-star max. Okay, he seems okay. Do not underestimate him, guys. He might be a 5-star base, but he has this one skill that is freaking amazing. Alright, AoE physical and magic stone killer buff. Amazing, bro. So this killer effect actually applies for both physical and magical attacker. Okay, not only physical, but because mostly are it's for physical only, right? Killers. Yeah, so this one is actually really good for Titan Trial, but the Titan Trial is already over, so yeah. But if we have this unit right there back then, we'll be like whooping his ass down, man. Alright. He also has this random buff skill, which I think is kind of useless except for one skill. And it's also 1 out of 5 chances to get one of the skills. But I think the most useful skill would be the all elemental resist up. Especially if it's like maybe 70%. 50%, yeah, 70% and up. Because 50% we have Marie already, right? Yeah, but she's 5-star base, so this guy is 3-star base, so yeah. Oh, Cloud of Darkness also enhancement, right? I think it has 50%. Yeah, so I don't know if this is worth it or not, but let's see. His weakness is, of course, obviously he's a 5-star max, so he has low stats, he has low survivability, but again, if you have the TMR, of course, you can cover that. His limit break is deal AoE fire damage and break the defense. And Trustmaster Pioneer Glove, it gives you plus 20 attack and spirit, also 20. It also grants you a skill called Crush Stone Technology. It actually increases attack when you're equipped with a hammer. I don't know how many percent. Yeah, but I don't think there are many hammer users, right? Probably the old dwarf guy. I don't know what's the name. All right. So we are done with all the characters in this banner, but we're not done yet with the whole thing, alright? So this next is, if you do an 11 summon, you will get guaranteed, you will get 10% Trust Moogle, and also you have a chance to get 5% Trust Moogle, and also 1% chance, and of course the all random 5% Trust Moogle. So this one is actually, I don't know. But this banner, I think, in my opinion, it is very worth it for CGJ Cologne. Because as you can see just now, I can guess that he'll be better than Balthier, maybe. Yeah, I think he'll be better. He'll be the best finisher, in my opinion. I think. Alright, my guess. Alright, so good luck for your pulls tomorrow. Hope you guys get CGJ. Yeah, I think I'll end this video here. As always, Felix, peace out.